Hey guys, it's me Mr. 250 and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Well, last time we defeated the big guy here. I thought it was a lot of fun. And, whoa, okay, that was weird. There was a couple things that I actually found kind of interesting. I have no idea what Link is trying to do at the moment. He's kind of confusing me, to be perfectly honest. I guess you can't climb out those? I don't know. Anyway, before we get started, a couple of things. So we are going to be doing the Master Sword Trial, or whatever it's called. What is this? What is this? This place is weird. Anyway, I did want to show off a screenshot I had taken. Well, not I had taken, a friend of mine had taken. I was having them play through Breath of the Wild, and they actually managed to get stuck under the world. Pretty interesting overall. And the only way we could get out of it was to teleport away. I thought it was interesting. Anyway, so we're going to go do the Trial of the Master Sword, or whatever it's called. It doesn't look like I can... Okay, exit area. Leave this area. Okay, so you got to do that to get out. You know, it's kind of interesting, because I was watching my friend play it. They're not a very video gamey person, but they were having a lot of fun playing it. It's really annoying to watch people who are bad at video games. And I don't mean, like, bad, just, like... She's not good with the twin stick movement kind of thing that's popularized by third-person and first-person games. Such as this one. That's one thing. The other thing was, it was weird. It was, like, weird watching her play through it. You know, it feels almost like that she's playing it wrong, but she's not. It's just, like... There's big sections of the world where I'm like, you missed that thing. Go back and do that thing. I also thought it was really funny when she got to, you know, finished with the whole, like, intro part where you go to Kakariko Village, then to Atina Village, and back to Kakariko. And they basically tell you your objective is go look for pictures and otherwise do whatever you want. And she was like, what do? I don't know what to do. I kind of thought that was funny. Alright, let's see how the game's running. Ah, yes, the good old lag, just as I remember. It's not as bad as it was, though, I will say. It's definitely running a lot better. Shakalaka. Let's see. Let's go Bow Stash. We're gonna upgrade these really quick, and then we'll go for Trial of the Sword. The cool thing about Trial of the Sword, as you already likely know, is that I have no real incentive to, like... Let's see. I have no real incentive to, like, prepare, because I'm not gonna take anything with me, really. So, kind of excited about that. It's okay, we'll go through these quick enough. I guess the thing is it's weird watching someone else play who has a different playstyle than you. Because just everything's so strange, I guess, is the best way I can put it. Like, it almost seems like they're doing it wrong, but they're not doing it wrong, they're just doing it in their own way. I've also given it a bit of thought. I'm kind of leaning away from doing all of the shrines. It gives you, you know, a cool piece of armor. You know, it gives you the traditional Link clothes, to my understanding. But is it worth it? I don't know. Maybe if I was a completionist kind of person, it'd be worth it. But for Let's Play, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Because that's going to be a lot of work. And you know a lot of those shrines are going to just be kind of okay-ish. They're not going to be, like, particularly interesting. Let's see, can I expand shield? Okay, cool. So I'm leaning against it a bit. I'm leaning against upgrading all the armors too, because once again, it's going to be like it's going to take me a ton of work, and it's going to be cool for like a couple minutes. You know? That's what I'm feeling right now. So, I think the Trial of the Sword... Okay, yep, we're going to let this play out. The Trial of the Sword and the second DLC are probably what I'm going to limit myself to. What's this? A voice beckoned you here? I see. So the time has come. The DLC has been unlocked. I shall now tell you all I know about the arduous trial that awaits you. That sword you reunited with, the Master Sword. It is yet to realize its true splendor. This trial, this individual Korok here, shall test your courage to ensure you are worthy of this splendor. It is called the Trial of the Sword. It will challenge you as you've never been challenged before. All of your weapons and armor will be sealed away. You must face your enemies without the tools you've come to rely on. Luckily, you'll still be able to keep your hearts, I'm pretty sure, and your special abilities. Once you've tempered your soul and proven your wisdom and courage by completing the Trial of the Sword, the Master Sword shall truly be yours. Huh. Unless my eyes deceive me, you seem quite willing to take on this trial. A hero through and through. Now, Link, place the Master Sword in its pedestal. That's what we came here to do, and do it we shall. I don't know how long this thing is. I haven't looked that up yet, so I don't know if this is going to be a one-sitting thing or not. I'll give myself a little extra time to do it, but, you know, if this is a couple-hour thing, this isn't going to get done all at once. Oh gosh, you really did take my clothes. To the Blade's chosen hero, in the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer the Trial of the Sword. You presently lack the power necessary to wield the true splendor of the Master Sword. You must fortify your mind, body, and soul by eradicating all obstacles that appear in this realm. In this sacred mystery, anything can happen. Illusory. All that you obtain here will be lost upon your return to the reality you know. Chosen hero of the Master Sword, overcome the Trial of the Sword and claim the Blade's true splendor. Alright, so, of course, the trial is go through, you know, you have nothing, absolutely nothing, you know, no shields, no nothing, no clothing, no food. We have a monster saddle. We do have our hearts, and do we have our abilities? No, we don't. We don't have our abilities either, so all we've got really is our hearts here. And I would presume our stamina wheel as well. Oh, they saw me. I killed him. Yeah, we've got a stamina wheel. So you can see that stick over there. I think that was supposed to be like our weapon that we could have used. You know, to start him. But the rock worked well enough. We're going to grab it, though. And probably get disgusted with it and get rid of it later. So that was first trial. Basically, can you, with no weaponry, take down enemies? Oh, okay, cool. So we do get to keep the weapons we got from before. This is going to be our best one. We could use stealth. Stealth is an option. We could climb. Bit unexpected. Missed. I want your shield. That was one thing. I didn't heal before we started. It looked like it kept my low amount of health, so I'd like to see if we can get some of that back. Okay, so no arrows to start with. No cooking pot either, so I'd like to avoid having to eat this if I could, without cooking it. It's interesting, you know? I think it is. It was like the island where you had to do the same thing. I think we should also try to make a point of before we leave to make sure we grab everything. Or at least everything of value. We're gonna need that health. I hope we get to fight, you know, a boss at the end. The most fearsome foe, the slimes. Ah, I see. I have a bit more health. Okay, Not going particularly well. Oh, there's so many. I'm kind of getting the feeling that this is the best course of action for dealing with these arrows. Safest, I should say. Oh, there is a chest up there, though. Ah, oh, dang it. Hold on, I can do it again. I can do it again. Okay, then. I think that worked. Oh, he hurt his foot. A boomerang. Okay. Another ranged weapon option. I'm trying to keep on the lookout for bird eggs or anything else of interest in these trees. I should have healed before we started there. That was a grievous mistake on my part. We're alive. Barely. I don't have my fairies or Mipha's grace, so... You know, this really could go bad very quickly. Probably need to rely on that bow a little bit until he gets some more health. It's nice, though, you know, because up until this point, all of the trials have been extremely uncombat-based. You know? There was the ones where you had to fight the Guardian. Those were combat-based for sure. But not, like, extremely combat-based. And they were kind of easy at that. I mean, they were difficult at the beginning, but they got pretty easy over time. What is that noise? Oh, God. Okay, it's a blue one. Thank goodness he didn't have a weapon, or that would have hurt really bad. Meanwhile, the enemy proceeds to attempt to set the tree on fire multiple times. He's got a decent weapon here. Oh, dang it! Should have gone with the bow. Link, you failed me for the last time. Now, do I continue at the same spot? I imagine not. You can't really prove yourself if you continue from the same spot, I don't think. Where's it going to start me at? It's probably going to start me back in the Korok Forest, and it's going to be real embarrassing. But I will be smart enough to eat beforehand so I have full health, taking full advantage of my mini hearts. Oh, it did one even worse. Alright, be right back. Alright, this is more or less where I left off, only I didn't climb the tower last time. Which notably has explosives on it. I did a couple things. One, you'll notice I'm not dead. So, we're already starting off good. And I've got a lot of health. I kind of forgot, but these abilities are totally still, like, usable. So I can totally take advantage of them for all my nefarious purposes, and I could have done it last time, too, to save some health. I'm just waiting till I have the opportunity to make food and I'll be unstoppable. Oh, come on. He didn't even notice I was here. Let's see. Equip that. There's a lot of ways I found you can tackle these things. Like, they give you a lot of options. And then, you know, there's a lot of, like, easy options, there's some harder options, but there's a lot of options. Even if you're really low on health, to not immediately directly fight the enemy. They're also being really generous with those arrows. Alright, next area. I assume at some point they're going to be nice, like in previous trial-type situations where you get a floor where you get to regenerate health or to, you know, to do stuff. If that makes any sense. Like, they usually gave you a point where you could turn back, is what I mean. Did that not work? Maybe there weren't explosives on that side. That's alright. Wow, he set himself on fire. That was not me. There we go. Much better. Alright. Now we'll switch back to this thing. But yeah, just like usual, you can abuse the crap out of that. Also, we need to keep an eye out for, like, the first area. I didn't notice it. The first area when I went back through actually had some bird eggs in one of the trees. I'm not sure if I want to spend the whole time searching through every tree, but I will say they very much are hiding things in relatively obvious ways if you're smart enough to look for them. Roasted bird thigh. Alright, well those are cooked. And we'll wait on those. I don't imagine it's going to be like a severely difficult thing. I'm not playing on the new game plus hard mode or anything. But I imagine it's going to be a little bit more difficult than regular gameplay. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get some armor. Okay, I think we both know what this is. Oh, dang it. I wasn't ready yet. Trial of the Stone Talus. Oh, that grounded him. Okay. Nice. It's like the first time I fought a Stone Talus and I had to figure out how to beat it with crappy weapons. Only I have even better weapons, honestly, than I did the first time I fought the Stone Talus, so there's that. And he drops nothing. Excellent. If I didn't get so close with those initial attacks, with that like initial part, I could have done some more damage. Okay, yeah, so those are just for beating the boss with. That's alright. Not really even a boss, but I guess he was the toughest enemy so far. Had the most health.